high school field. Second half of this game.
Dimchuk is on the kick again.
Dimchuk is now the kicker. He was practicing at halftime, practicing extra points. Kickoff from the Falcon 40.
Well, we're waiting to get this third quarter started. It's been a closely played game so far. If not for two big pass plays by Harrison, they really have done nothing offensively. But that's all it takes sometimes, is a couple big plays. That's all you need.
Waiting for one of the officials to stroll over to the far sidelines. Should be ready to go now.
Oh.
See if the ball goes 10. The ball does not go 10 yards. Goes about 9 yards and stops.
That's a risky play, though, for the team waiting for the ball, because if it doesn't go 10 yards, it's no good. But if it just does go that 10 yards, they have to get on that ball. It's a live ball.
First and 10, Harrison.
It was about a football length shy of 10 yards. So very close. And it could have been dangerous for the Blue Tide if the Falcons jumped on that, if it hit that line.
But now again, Blue Tide in good field position.
Excellent field position. They're on the Falcon. They start the second half on the Falcon side of the field.
Time Falcon D again. They have to step up. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there.
Falcons stuff him in the middle of the line.
Number 23, Jordan Rivadeniera.
Basante was one of the tacklers there.
Tackled by number 82, Joshua Marin.
They may have gotten a yard on that play, and pretty much every time they've tried to run up the middle, the most they've ever gotten is 2 or 3 yards.
They got to keep trying there just to open up the outside.
Yeah, their only real offense have come from those two long pass plays on some missed coverage. Tried up the middle.
Mardo.
Number 23, Jordan Rivadeniera.
George Mardo was the first to meet him there. Number 89.
He did the running.
Number 88, Brandon Johnson.
Running back did get a nice roll off that tackle. Was hit hard by Mardo and Shoes Johnson.
Third down and 5.
Third down, about 5 for the Blue Tide. Skako went to center. Rivadeniera down the left side. He's got a tough tackles to break, and it looks like he's gone down the left side. That is Jordan Rivadeniera. The touchdown down the left side. Brook a few tackles. It was a 40-yard touchdown run by Rivadeniera.
I haven't seen that all year against this Falcon defense. They're usually so much good. They're very good tacklers. I'm very surprised.
Blue Tide take the lead once again. It's a back and forth game. It's right now 14-13. They're going to go for 2 points. Alex Sanchez is their kicker. And it's good. 16-13 Blue Tide. Now, just like the Falcons answered the touchdown in the first half, let's see how they answer the call this time.
Hey, the Falcons need to come right back here and score. I mean, we're not going to be kicking the extra points, so we're always going to be down those.
When you get to the Super Bowl, you can throw the records out the window. Falcons beat these teams 16-0 again. That was 7 long weeks ago. Playing a lot of games, some tough playoff games. Blue Tide on a roll, Falcons also on a roll, but it's a whole new ball game here when you're in a Super Bowl.
Well, Coach Joe Camilleri was afraid of just this happening. You know, the team doesn't come to play, let up a little bit, and the other team gets a little crack. And sometimes always the best team doesn't win in games like this. The team that maybe gets lucky or gets a break. And they really got a break today with Vinny Camilleri being knocked out of the game.
Yeah. Well, some solace for Saddlebrook here. There's only been 3 plays with any kind of really positive yardage for the Blue Tide. Unfortunately, those 3 plays have resulted in 2 touchdowns.
Number 44, Nicholas Melvin on the return.
Melvin gets the short kickoff.
10, Saddlebrook.
Falls on it at the Falcon 45, 1st and 10 from there. Let's see what the Falcon offense can do here.
Harrison has to prove that they can stop the Falcons. They haven't yet. This win really hurts the Falcons too, because they really throw the ball down the field.
Foley up the middle for a few, gets about 3 yards. Tough run up the middle. 2nd and 7. Comes up limping a little bit.
31, Bill Foley on the carry.
It was a tough hit.
55, Lando Vallejo.
I said that keeps them honest by running that fullback. They got to protect against that. That opens up the outside game.
Christian Bird in the backfield for the first time today as Dimitrick goes to the sidelines, and he gets the ball.
He's
Cuts
got
down
good
the right
wheels
side. He's
too.
got a lot of room down the right side.
He's got wheels, Bird.
And he's got some speed. Taken down all the way inside the Blue Tide 20-yard line.
The carry for a first down.
The Bird flies inside the 20-yard line.
Danny Moda.
1st and 10 for the Falcons. Looks like just about the 16-yard line of the Blue Tide.
Injury timeout.
There is a Blue Tide player out in the field, spread out at the 10-yard line marker.
That doesn't look good the way he's laying there. He's moving though. Boy, that Bird showed you he had some wheels, and he's sitting over there on the bench. Comes in stone cold.
That was a surprise. The first time I've seen him all year. First time we've seen him in this game. And goes on a 40-yard run.
I seen him last week in the B game, man. He was flying up and down the field. He really is fast. That takes some pressure now off of Michael Mardo, the quarterback here. He doesn't have to carry the whole load by himself.
Let's give it up for 71, Danny Moda.
Danny Moda for the Blue Tide, getting up, and good sign, jogging off the field. Maybe had the wind knocked out of him because there was a tough tackle. And again, those sidelines are rock hard. Not far from the area where Vinny Camilleri went down and injured his wrist earlier in the day.
These old fields, it's like playing on concrete in some of the spots. It's really bad.
As you can see from the game, from the film, the middle of the field, there is no grass on the middle of the field. And Foley, tough running up the middle. Stuffed by the Tide, not after he got a couple of yards.
Bill Foley on the carry, tackled by 23, Jordan Rivadiniere, and 28.
Got about 2 yards on that. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Falcons.
Bring a 2nd down and 7.
Inside the 15-yard line of the Tide.
It looks like Coach Joe is going to shuttle the plays in by the backs, Dimtruck and Christian Bird. They seem to be switching every play. He must be shuttling plays in that way. It saves Michael from running to the sideline.
Marno under center, Marcassani, Bird, and Foley in the backfield. Fake to Bird on that play, and Marto goes around the left side, tackles
that tackle way out of bounds. He's going to get a flag
15-yard. That's going to be a personal foul.
Michael Marto on the carry.
He was tackled about 3 yards out of bounds. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. Falcons should end up with the ball right around the 3 or 4 yard line.
I guess it's a half a distance penalty. So.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah, it's...
Personal foul. Half the distance, first down.
That player now has to be careful because if he commits another personal foul, he's out of the game.
Yeah. He grabbed onto Michael's back when Michael was 2 or 3 yards out of bounds, and
first and goal, Brook.
Ref made the correct decision and threw the flag. You don't want anyone hurt. We've already had 2 players that they've had to stop play for, one being carted off the field. No injuries wanted here.
Marin's out wide.
Dimitruk.
I see another flag was just thrown in there. It might have been a face mask.
Face mask.
It was right in that area. No, it's going to be a holding.
Hold against the Falcons. That'll drop him back.
Personal foul, holding, 56.
Did he just call personal foul holding? That's Basanti, Anthony Basanti.
Anthony Basanti with the hold.
I don't think the ref's supposed to say their name.
By number 36, Jacob.
Usually they don't call the numbers on this, but as they did, we will. Remember, these are 8th graders, 7th and 8th graders out there. If professionals get called for holding, you're going to have these kids doing the same thing. It's just part of the game. We learn from our mistakes. Falcons back to about the 15-yard line. Marto back to pass. Nice pass up the middle. Crossing pattern.
Josh Marin's got great hands. Like I said, anything you throw his way, he's going to get.
Very accurate pass to a player on the run by Mike Marto. It's back to about the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
It's much more manageable now.
Dimitruk back in, relaying the plays from the sidelines. Bird out. They have Melvin split left, wide left. Blue Tide came right up the middle.
Michael Marto stopped on the play.
Got Michael Marto. That'll be a loss on the play. Loss of about 2.
22, Justice Skunko.
There's no blocking there at all. I mean, he came right up the gut.
Again, that might have been a miscommunication on the offensive line there. 3rd and goal from the 7. After that, this is an important series here. Falcons have called a timeout. Coach Joe out on the field to talk to his guys.
He's got 2 plays here to get it in. 5 yards out. They got a block better than that, and Coach Joe knows. I'm not saying anything anybody else doesn't know. Little miscommunication, that's all it takes. Somebody comes free.
Saddlebrook offense trying to figure out best way to punch it in here from about the 7-yard line. There's 4:12 left in this 3rd quarter. Falcons trailing 16-13. Being treated today to a potpourri of fine tunes here at the Elmwood Park Memorial High School Stadium. Getting chillier as the sun is going further down. Wind still brisk.
He's in the shotgun. Movement.
Flag on the play.
It's offsides against Harrison. Probably a neutral zone infraction.
Yes, they did call the Blue Tide for offsides. And that'll be half the distance to the goal right there. I think the Falcons will be on about the 3-yard line now. 3rd and goal from the 3. Marto in the shotgun, flanked by Foley on his right. Again, takes it, makes a couple of cuts.
He's in.
Touchdown, Saddlebrook Falcons. Michael Marto, 3-yard run.
Michael Marto.
The Falcons on this seesaw battle take the lead. It's 19-16 Falcons.
Boy, I said earlier, Andrew, fasten your seatbelts. We're in for some football. I was expecting Saddlebrook to blow this team out of the water, but it's a good game.
Hand it to the Falcons. Every time they get punched by the Tide, they punch right back. Retaking the lead in this seesaw battle. Falcons are going to go for 1, trying to make it 20-16. We're just getting a score in from the internet. Saddlebrook High School 56, Wallington 42, late in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, that would be a big win for Saddlebrook High School in the consolation game.
Good way for Chris Jacobson and the other seniors on the Saddlebrook Falcon squad to go out after quite a disappointing year based on last year's playoff team. Marta with the extra point, try breaking a few tackles.
Nope, let's call him down.
Just short, just short.
Which leaves the score. Saddlebrook 19, Harrison 16.
3-point lead retained by the Falcons. With 3:55
Somebody's down
left.
on the field.
Another player down on the field.
Injury timeout. Injury timeout.
There's a Falcon on the field.
You know, Coach Joe Camilleri was concerned this week about kids being hurt in this game.
Try and identify that player when we can.
Harrison couldn't have wanted anything more, though. They're in the game.
You can see who it is?
I could just look down the sideline and just look for some numbers here. Let's hope not. Michael is limping though. He's on the field.
Up on the field.
Who is that?
Looks like a leg injury there.
That's the best case scenario for Harrison. Just keep knocking our players out. Probably their only chance to win.
Kevin McKay, number 59, limping off the field.
That's looks Kevin, yeah, Kevin McKay.
Like he may have injured his leg. Looks like he's holding his right leg.
50-50. $180.
Kevin's an important part of that line. You know, you hate to lose a lineman in a game like this, or anybody.
141 049 141. Please come
Dimitrick with the kickoff. That went sideways, out of bounds.
So see how sometimes losing one player can really, really hurt you in all parts of the game.
Yeah, Nick is like we said. I'm sorry. Vinny. Sorry, getting my Camillaries confused here.
There's a 4 brothers there, and they're all players.
But losing Vinny, that also affects the kicking game. And here we've had 2 kickoffs in a row that haven't gone a combined 5 yards. That almost went backwards.
Again, the great field position for the Blue Tide.
Blue Tide start inside Falcon territory. 1st and 10 for the Falcon 48. Handoff up the middle, breaks it to the left. It was the same play that he took for a long gain for a touchdown before.
On the carry. pushed out of bounds by a host of Shadowbrook defenders.
It's about a 6-yard gain there.
Hey, that's a good run for Blue Tide.
Down and 5 for Harrison.
Yeah, Blue Tide went back to that same play that went for about 40 or so and put the Blue Tide up early in this third quarter. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
You don't want to keep trading scores with a team like Harrison. I mean, yeah, Shadowbrook on paper is the better team, but you know what? You're just keeping them in the game. They hang around long enough, they can beat you.
Pitch out to the right. Oh, nice tackle there. Falcon came up from the secondary linebacker position.
Justin Husainovich on the carry, tackled by number 89.
That was Basanti, came like a rocket. Made that nice tackle.
3rd down and 6 for Harrison.
Good form, good result. Loss on the play for the Tide. 3rd and I see it as 7. Ball right at the 45-yard line of the Falcons.
That play looked like it had some daylight in front of it. It was an excellent play by the linebacker to come up there and stick him.
Basanti took an excellent angle to the runner.
Big play right here, Andrew. 3rd down and 7.
Skako back to pass.
Oh, that's a duck. Oh, almost intercepted by Phoenix Marchesani.
Yes.
Brings up a 4th down for Harrison.
Dangerous pass for the Tide. There was about 3 or 4 Falcon defenders out there, and to tell you the truth, he almost got it in there. Okay. But Marcus Sandy was the one who knocked it down. Be a 4th and 7 for the Tide. Let's see what they're going to do.
I'll tell you, it looks like he's going to go for it. Oh, now it's a Falcon defense stand up here and get the ball back.
The Tide coaches might be feeling that they haven't stopped the Falcons, and they want to just try and outscore the Falcons. Another passing down. He's in shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
In shotgun. Flag called.
It's going to back him up.
False start on the Tide. It'll bring it down another 5 yards. Let's see if this changes what the Tide coaches are thinking, because now it'll be a 4th and 11. Ball right at the 50-yard line. Ball is actually spotted back in Tide territory, so they've been moving back here on this drive. Same personnel on the field. Now they got to think about it, because that's a big penalty for the Tide. That changes everything.
I'll tell you, they can bury the Falcons here with a good punt. Make them go a long field.
Haven't seen the, I don't recall the Tide punter, but sometimes at the junior level, your punts seem to, well, the junior football level, your punts go sideways, and sometimes you're better off just trying to make some positive yardage on offense.
Oh, I agree 100%. You've seen our kicker lately. He's got 10 yards total. I don't have the names of the referee crew, but they've been doing a great job all day. These guys do a lot of our games, and they're excellent refs. They call a fair game.
Just about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 2:08 on the scoreboard. Yeah. Skako's going to be back in shotgun. Moving up to the line, back into shotgun. Back. Big rush.
They got him.
Oh,
that's a huge
ran
sack.
Right into number 56, sack. Anthony Basanti.
Turnover on
Johnson was there.
That's a big defensive stand by the Falcons.
We also had Christopher Curry. They were harassing the quarterback, Skako, and he had no alternative but to run right into big Anthony Basanti. Falcons take over in Blue Tide territory. 1st and 10 Falcons at the Blue Tide 43-yard line.
Again, it was Shoes Johnson in there, flushing him out of pocket into the arms of Basanti.
Bird again on the right side. Same play. He got a long gain earlier. Positive yards, about 4 yards there.
Number 3, Christian Bird on the carry, tackled by number 3, Alex Cartagena.
I think if Bird would have turned it up his first option there, he might have got a couple more, but I can't see what he's seeing.
A shorter flight for the Birdman, but still. Positive yards for the Falcons. 2nd about 6. Clock winding down in the 3rd quarter, just approaching 1 minute to go. Falcons looking to make it a 2-score game. If they score here, it's a 2-score game for the Tide to come back. Marto going up the middle, breaks it out to the left turn. Left sideline, around the left sideline, breaking a few tackles. Popped out of bounds.
Number 33.
Again, not until he gets a first down.
Number 28.
He's all the way down to the 20.
Hey, he can start and stop with the best of them. Michael can start them wheels, stop them, and start them.
Marto has made a couple of excellent runs today, juking some players and just bowling over others. Inside the 20.
Looks like about the 17-yard line.
Our perspective, we don't have the best angle in terms of trying to figure out field position here. 1st and 10, just short of the 15 of the Blue Tide. Birdman again, around the right side, that same play. That's why he cuts it up the middle, like you said, George.
It was
looks
there.
Like he got another first down. It looks like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Falcons.
Sniffing that goal. It was the same play he ran before, Andrew. This time he cut it up in there. He could just outrun the defense.
He must have heard you, George, because he didn't try and go outside where there was nothing. He stopped, cut it inside, and he got a huge gain.
It's the end of the 3rd. They're going to reverse field. Now we're going to go into this goal here. 10 more minutes.
Right.
Who's going to walk away with the MFL trophy?
Christian Bird taking this to the end of that 3rd quarter with a nice run, making it 1st and goal for the Falcons. 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes left in this Meadowlands Football League. Hey guys, wait. Meadowlands Football League Super Bowl.
I'll tell you, the Falcons have really stepped up, losing one of their star players, and they're not missing a beat without Vinny. And I'm sure Vinny's hurting not being out here with them, but the best thing they can do is bring home the championship.
You know, we're saying a lot of names here, but we're not mentioning, because they're all bunched up, but we're really not mentioning the offensive line. Christian Bird's a good player. Michael Marto's a good player, but they're not going where they're going without that offensive line. They got to give credit to that offensive line. If I can get some numbers on there, I will be saying them. I know Kevin McKay was hobbled off the field before. I'm not sure if he's back.
He's back now, Andrew.
Okay, he's back. But that hole for Christian Bird was huge. He saw it, took advantage of it, and I think a big reason that the Falcons are ahead here, looking to put the dagger in, is due to that offensive line. 19-16 as we speak. Falcons looking to push it in, make it a 2-score game.
This is a big score here. If the Falcons do push it in, it forces Harrison to change their ways a little bit.
Marto and shotgun. Little bobble.
He's going to
that
get
doesn't
in.
seem to hurt him because he goes in for a touchdown. Another touchdown, Michael Marto.
Michael Marto just scored again.
Michael Marto.
Harrison's a little slow getting up now.
Yeah.
They're starting to feel it a little bit.
Yeah, it's
playing above their heads for most of this game.
A little bit demoralizing when you know you just can't stop the other team. The Falcons have not been stopped all game. No. George, have they scored on every possession?
I think we punted one time, did we not? Yes. Early in the game. It actually was a turnover on downs. We didn't punt.
Okay. Falcons haven't been able to be too successful in the kicking game, so they will be going for the 1-point conversion here. Marto under center. That's fumble.
That's a dead ball once it hits the ground.
Point is no good.
No point. No good.
The score, Satterbrook 25.
Satterbrook does take a 9-point lead in with under 10 minutes to go. It's 9:54 showing on the clock.
I don't think coaches want to show them too much by throwing a pass down here. Maybe they might need that pass later on. It makes no difference at this point, 1 or 2.
And the Falcons have been, the one part of their game that hasn't been very good today is their kickoffs. And let's see, of course, their regular kickoff player is no longer here. We're pressing Jacob into action, and who knows, he may never have done this before. We don't know. But let's see where we go here. So far, it hasn't hurt the Falcons. Let's see if they're going to try another. It seems as if they're trying for the onside. I don't know, but it appears to be that they're trying for onside kicks here, or they're just extremely short kicks. I can't tell, but let's see what happens now. Now he's had 2 kicks under his belt. Let's see what Jacob does here.
Let's see that wacky way that ball turns off his foot. Who knows what's going to happen to it?
Yes, that was a spinner.
Let's see. Maybe he's just going to try and pooch it out there.
There we go. There we go. That's definitely
better.
Not an onside kick. Nice kick inside the 30. The Tide player running up the right sideline inside their 45-yard line. They're going to start 1st and 10, just about the Tide 44-yard line. Let's see if the Falcon defense can hold them and give it back to their offense, which has been a juggernaut today. Both sides of the ball. I got to say the Falcons have played an excellent game. If you take away 2 plays, to tell you the truth, George, they might be pitching a shutout here.
Oh, they would. It's just 2 pass plays. I mean, and they happen. You stay back on your heels, but again, the Falcons' offense is bailing their defense out. But you know what? All year long, the Falcon defense has come to play.
Yep. Once again, they're not getting much, maybe 2 yards there.
Danny Foster was one of the first one up there.
Dustin Husainovich on the carry, tackled by number 28, Daniel Foster. Makes it a 2nd down and 7.
I got to say, big Brandon Johnson was in on that tackle also.
I tell you, Brandon Shoes
heck of a game.
is a kid who can take over a game by himself on defense. He doesn't need to. I mean, he's got a lot of help there.
Total team effort today.
Still a lot of time left, though.
The fake reverse. Let's see if somebody gets to the outside here.
Nothing there.
Pushed out of bounds.
Number 28, Dustin Husainovich.
They will call it a 1st down.
For Harrison, 1st down.
It's tied into Falcon territory. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Marto pushing him out of bounds there.
Harrison needs 2 scores here.
And Duran cuts it up the middle. Beautiful
Joe
tackle.
Baginski.
Tackled by 57.
Number 28 on the carry, Dustin Husainovich.
That was Joe Baginski on the tackle.
Was it?
What a nice
67.
Joe
Joe Baginski. Yes. He wrapped him up and took him right down.
Joe's played. He played a stout defensive end all year for the Falcons.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Joe Baginski is a wrestler. Well, he used his wrestling skills on that one, taking him right down. 2nd and 5 for the Tide.
They're trying that little trickery, faking that reverse.
Yeah, they've been doing a variation of that play all day. Kicking it outside.
Again, Baginski again.
Baginski again, 1st to hit him. Wrapped up by a number of Falcons.
28 on the carry, Dustin Husainovich.
Baginski's doing a beautiful job of getting off that block just in time.
Joe Baginski.
It's a loss on the play. Or maybe no gain.
3rd down and 6 for Harrison.
Yeah, I think it's a short loss.
There's nothing doing around that end.
Tide getting into possible crisis mode here as the clock winds down below 7 minutes.
Time is definitely not on their side, Andrew.
Another double reverse. This time they break it a little bit, cuts it up inside. Just like a first down for the Tide.
By number 23, Jordan Rivadeniera.
Here's a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tide at the 32 of the Falcons.
28, Daniel Foster. First down, Harrison.
On this level, the clock stops for first downs. They've restarted the clock. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. This time they go up the middle.
Number 28 on the carry, Dustin Husainovich, tackled by number 56, Anthony Basanti.
Basanti again on the tackle, but they do gain about 4 or 5 yards, which they haven't really done a heck of a lot today, getting positive yardage in the middle.
Billy Foley was also in on that tackle. Basanti's played a big game today for the Falcons.
Trying to go up the middle again. Cuts it on the outside. Dragging Falcons with him.
Number 23, Jordan Rivadeniera on the carry.
Rivadeniera, he's the one who went for that
number 21,
long run before down the left sideline to give the Tide the lead earlier in the day. Takes it close to first down, and they are calling it a first down. First and 10 at about the 21-yard line. Less than 5.5 to go in this Super Bowl for the Meadowlands Football League Championship. Stuffed at the line. Looks like it might be even a loss.
It was a loss on the
whole
play.
bunch of. We got Foley coming up there.
On the carry, tackled by a host of Saddlebrook players, led by number 88, Brandon Johnson.
Saying Brandon Johnson's name a lot today. He was in on that tackle along with Bill Foley and a couple other Falcons. Short loss on the play.
They call him Shoes. He was dancing in their backfield on that play.
Under 5 minutes to go. Harrison has used one of their timeouts already. Shotgun formation. Rivadeniera.
Hold on to him.
Beautiful tackle in the backfield by George Mardo.
Dustin Husainovich.
What a tackle and a big loss.
Number 89, George Mardo.
Open field tackle by Mardo. That was about a 7-yard loss. Third and about 18 for the Tide.
Stop them here. I mean, the game, they can run the clock out.
Clock is under 4 minutes. They're going to give the 4-minute warning just about now. Here we go.
There it is. Here's a 4-minute warning, Andrew. And
clock stops. 4-minute warning.
These next 2 plays may make the Falcon season. Third and fourth down.
Scott going shotgun.
He's going to
hit as he.
Yes, great play.
Oh, the backfield judge throwing a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Might be interference against the Falcons.
Oh, that would be a very bad call.
It's very similar to the other play. He may have got there a hair too quick. Sometimes when you come around the back, they'll call that. Yes, it is interference against the Falcons. Spot
I'll tell you.
Foul. The 1st and 10.
I was just praising these officials, but that was a horrible call. Is that an automatic first down?
Unlike the pros, apparently that's not an automatic first down, because they got it down as 3rd and about 8.
And that's what Harrison's arguing. It should be a first down. I thought it was automatic first down.
No. There'll be a zebra convention at midfield.
Yeah. We have a lost iPhone. Black case, out of box. We need another 5 yards on that pass interference.
What are they doing here, Andrew? They gave him about 20 yards.
Now it's third. Now it's 3rd and 4. Might have been spotted a foul.
Was third down before. They must have jumped. They wouldn't stop that.
Flag on the play.
All kind of laundry on the field.
For the snap, encouraging defense.
Wow. Tide taking Saddlebrook penalties into a first down from what was 3rd and 18 is now a 1st and 10. Actually, it's 1st and goal just inside the 10. We went from 3rd and 18 to 1st and goal without a play being completed.
I've never seen anything quite like this, Andrew.
Tide taking advantages of some Falcon miscues to take it to 1st and goal inside the 10. Clock is just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Still have a game here. Up the middle again for no gain.
Number 28, Dustin Husainovich on the
Shoes Johnson again.
Brandon Johnson once again up the middle.
And Brian Valania was also in on that.
88, Brandon Johnson.
Number 77, Valania.
2nd and goal.
Might have actually lost the yard there.
The clock is running down. 2:50.
2nd and goal. Under 3 minutes now.
They're going to have to score and then onside kick is their only chance.
Shotgun. They're going for the pass. Tipped. It could be anybody's. Almost come up.
Let me see. Is there going to be another flag here?
Brings up a 3rd down and goal.
Come on, guys.
I couldn't see who that was. It looked like maybe Daniel Foster almost came up with that tip ball. No, it was Phoenix. It was Phoenix Marcassani.
Yeah, 29 Marcassani almost picked it off.
Just fell a little bit short. Wasn't happy with himself over there, but that was just his arms weren't long enough. Maybe next year.
The clock stops on the incompletion.
High shotgun snap. Skako.
We got it now. It's picked.
Come
on, Michael. Here goes Marto.
Michael Marto down the sidelines, cutting it up the middle. Tackle, but it is Falcon ball.
That was a huge interception by Michael Marto. A huge interception.
1st and 10, Saddlebrook.
The Tide going to the well one time too many. Michael Marto patrolling the middle of the field, picks it off, runs it back. We're under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. The Tide have 2 timeouts. Falcons ahead by 2 scores. It's 25-16 with 2:28 left on the clock.
1 first down, 1 or 2 first downs. All that wrote for Harrison. They were valiant today. Michael Marto's definitely the MVP of this game.
Marto's had a great game. We've had a bunch of guys come up big on defense. We called a lot of names: Baginski, Johnson, Basanti.
Well, it's a great feeling for a kid. He's going to try. He jumped off sides on the play.
Tide showing blitz.
He showed it.
The middle.
Where's the flag on that play? The kid was 5 yards offside.
It looked like he was seriously encroaching into the Falcon over the Falcon side of the line.
Yeah, I think he did call it.
Timeout, Harrison.
No, he didn't call that penalty. You believe that?
No penalty. It was a pickup of 2. Blue Tide used their 2nd timeout.
We got a lost iPhone in the booth belonging to Nicholas Donnarumma. Nicholas Donnarumma, you have your phone at the booth.
2 minutes and 19 seconds.
I think they're down to 1 last timeout. Is that right, Andrew?
If they just used their 2nd here.
Down and 8, Saddlebrook.
They have 1 left then.
Falcons need a first down here, and it'll all be academic. Take a few knees. and go on to another Meadowlands Football League championship for the Saddlebrook Falcons over the last number of years. The Saddlebrook Falcons have performed fabulously and taken a Super Bowl trophies home. I know we had one run, I think one squad won 3 or 4 Super Bowls in a row. In the long tradition of Falcon football, this team is playing great. Marto again in the shotgun, going around the right side. Stiff arm taken down.
Nice stiff arm by Michael. The kid did hold on, though.
33 on the carry. Michael Marto tackled by number 23, Jordan Rivadiniera.
Clock still running.
3rd down and 8.
Clock is moving.
Tide not stopping the clock.
Okay.
Harrison, that's their last timeout.
They just used their last timeout.
I think Harrison is arguing that they had used they had called the timeout, and
the officials in the booth. He's keeping the time.
I think they're going to.
We get 4 seconds to the clock, please.
Yeah, the Tide get an additional 4 seconds. They're asking for more. Bring it to 1:58. They're saying that they called the timeout earlier when it was more than 2 minutes left in this game. Various hand gestures by some Tide coaches.
They're grasping for straws here at this point, but hey, a big play here forces the Falcons a punt. They got to be careful throwing the ball here.
3rd and 9. Hand it off around the left side. Marcassani.
Come on, Faye.
Needs a block. Doesn't get it.
Number 29,
gains a couple.
Phoenix Marcassani on the carry. Tackled by number 9.
You got him a little more room to punt, though, if he's going to punt. I'm sure he will.
4th and 4 for the Falcons.
The clock is running.
It's like they're about the 17-yard line. Clock is running, and it's under a minute and 30 seconds here. Question as to what the Falcons are going to do. Are they going to... Well, we have one player tying his shoes.
I think Michael's going to punt it.
Yeah, he's back further in shotgun. Punt formation, Michael Marto.
Well, that's a nice punt by Michael.
Nice
Beautiful,
punt. Goes out
beautiful
just
punt.
about at the 46-yard line of the Falcons. Harrison Blue Tide will take over with just about 1 minute left in this game. They got 1 minute, no timeouts, and they need 2 scores. Daunting task for pro team led by Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees. But let's see what Justin Scacco can do with the Blue Tide offense. They need 9 points in a minute with no timeouts left.
And the Falcon D is going to come after Stocco.
Yes, they're pinning their ears back and they're going for it.
That punt by Michael really set them back. And the problem with having such a good offense is you don't get to practice punting very much.
That was an excellent punt at this level. And at the high school level, I would have been happy with that punt, yes.
I agree, Andrew. Michael has definitely showed his MVP form here today.
Scacco back. I'm going to try that reverse again, number 23, Rivadiniera.
And when you run it inside, you can't stop the clock. There's no. That's a terrible call by them.
Tackled by number 21.
No way to stop the clock unless you get out of bounds. You don't run it up the middle.
Yeah, they're hoping to catch lightning in a bottle. Maybe catch the Falcons off guard there, running up the middle. But it's just eating up clock. It's just about 30 seconds left.
He's got to try. He's going to get right now intercepted again by the Falcons.
A floating duck.
Intercepted by Saddlebrook.
Who was that?
Number 31.
Okay.
Bill
Foley with
a huge play there, Andrew.
With the last defensive play for the Falcons this year.
On the 30-yard line.
Falcons are going to take a couple of knees or one knee and walk off with the Meadowlands Football League trophy again as the champions of the senior division.
11-0. And
undefeated.
I seen these kids in August in a scrimmage, and I knew they were good, but I didn't know they were going to be this good. They got better every week. And to lose one of your star players and really step up here today.
Give some credit to Harrison. They kept it close after losing to the Falcons and being shut out by the Falcons earlier in the year.
And see how dirty they are. They're going to try and hit the quarterback. That's the kind of that's not good. I would pull that kid off the field if I was his coach. And he's doing that, I think.
Yeah, a little jawing back and forth between the Falcon coaches and the
they chased him off the field.
And the Blue Tide sideline.
That's that kid that had the personal foul before. That same kid. And that's the game.
And that's the end of the game.
Congratulations, Saddlebrook Falcons. Joe Camilleri and his staff have done a great job this year.
Congrats to the Falcons. They stormed the field here in Elmwood Park.
Great game.
Outstanding.
Falcons played a total game, George, a total team game, offense, defense, and we've seen with that last punt, special teams also, pinning them back and not giving them any room to do anything.
Falcons came to play and they've taken home the trophy and they deserve it. 11-0. Okay. Great job by the coaches. This team was well coached. Lose the star player. Michael steps up. The whole team stepped up. Great team effort. Great game.
Congratulations to everyone on a great year. We're going to do the team handshakes here. And hopefully we'll get down on the field and have some interviews with coaches and players. Meadowlands Football League trophy being held up high by head coach Joe Camilleri. Team gathering around him.
Way to go, Joe. Way to go.
Thank you, George. Thank you.
How's it feel once again to be football champion?
Tremendous. It really does. You know, I have mixed emotions. My boy got taken out. His wrist broke. I mean, it's part of the game, unfortunately. It is a physical game. But you know what? In the end, all the kids stepped up. We did what we did all season. We're a team. We're not a one-man team. We're a team. We all step up and play, and the results were we won the game.
Congratulations, Joe, on a great season.
Good job, man.
Thank you. What do you say, guys?
Hey, guys.
You stand in my court, guys. And there you have it, the 2013 Saddlebrook Falcons senior team.
Everybody gather together. Moms and dads are waiting for pitches.
We have Michael Marto here, quarterback for the Saddlebrook Falcons, scoring a number of touchdowns. Michael, how's it feel to be Super Bowl champ?
I just did it for my cousin Vin. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. 4 touchdowns. It's just a team effort. That's it. Everyone did great today. Just amazing effort.
Okay. Congratulations.
Come on, shoot. That was a great defensive effort you put in there today. How's it feel to be a Super Bowl champ?
It feels absolutely great. I never won. I went to Super Bowl for 2 times and lost. It's great to be a senior and go out like a star, man.
Great job, great job. Thank you.
Now, if we get the picture, and what's important, and obviously it's the kids, but we got to give a big hand to the parents here. As someone who had a boy who went through the Saddlebrook Rec program, these parents sacrificing a lot to get their kids to and from practices at every game, supporting them. We've got great parents, great fans, and to the credit of Saddlebrook Falcon Recreation Football, if you think about it, we've got 2 guys who made it to the pros that came through the Saddlebrook system. We've got Steve Maneri, who's most recently was on the Chicago Bears. We've got Steve Bahanis, who's on the New England Patriots. And Steve Longa, who's starting middle linebacker for Rutgers and has a potential to be a pro player. So, and the coaching staff has been here for years. There is some turnover on that coaching staff, but continually we produce some excellent athletes that go on to college exploits. I know one of our high school coaches, Steve Matanti, played at Pace, and we talked about Vinny Camilleri. His big brother Joe is starting middle linebacker for Pace University. So I got to hand it to the Saddlebrook Recreation, the whole program, and the football coaches that have been there for a long time training these kids. They're doing a great job.
And I take a little extra pride in the fact I coach most of these kids as peewees, and it feels good. I know them, and they've improved every year, and you've seen it right there today on the field.
Once again, Saddlebrook 25, Harrison Blue Tide 16. Andrew Samaluka reporting here with George Kawadi, and on the cameras, Anthony Halco and Stephen Halco. Have a great year. Thank you.
It's been a 2013 Saddlebrook Falcon football production.